Nathan, there has been an endless debate, and it is shifting, I should say, about do you prevent cyber attacks or just assume they're going to happen? There's definitely a push towards resilience. Is this an errant thinking, or are we kind of fooling ourselves into believing this is the way to run security?
It's both. I think traditionally and over the last 10 years, the challenge has been when people talk about both, there's typically a first class and a second class citizen. And I think as part of the rulings and what you're seeing with the SEC, with ransomware, and with everything else, you really have to do both. It's necessary, but not sufficient to really put all your eggs in one basket and do one or the other.
And offensive security, correct me if I'm wrong, it's more talking about preparing for the attack rather than literally attacking back, correct?
It's preparing for the attack. It's a prevention first strategy, but it still does come from sort of a military principle of war, that the best defense is a good offense. And the key to victory is destroying the enemy's attack capability, removing the fuel, the kindling that enables them to successfully attack an organization. And the way that you do that is by emulating attackers, and you find these material risks, these critical vulnerabilities, before attackers are even aware that they exist.
What is, I guess, sort of the first step, simplest thing they should do to connect attack paths to creating a prevention strategy?
Attack paths, offensive security, this should really inform defensive investments. The challenge is hiring, retaining that expertise to provide that sort of capability or that sort of value add. And so part of what we believe is really walking alongside our customers. Whereas we are a very offensive, focused organization. We have it in our DNA. We're credited with, 33 of the TTPs in MITRE ATT&CK. Let us be that sort of augmentation to your team. We'll provide that expertise when it comes to offensive security. And as part of that collaboration or partnership, that helps inform, the defensive team, their tactics, their strategies, their OKRs over a coming year.
I'm intrigued to know, give me like one or two things that you've learned from customers that's made you better at doing what you're doing.
You get to see a lot of different environments. You get to see a lot of companies going through, various digital transformation. That also helps inform our tactics, our techniques, and what we need to keep up with and how we need to think about targeting based on what we're seeing in the environment and the latest and greatest in technology trends.
Do industries see very different kind of attack paths?
Certain industries, if you think about like high tech or fintech, there's a much faster move towards the cloud. And in a cloud environment, things tend to be ephemeral. They tend to move around. It tends to be difficult to place ownership. And those sort of defensive patterns that they have to deal with, and sort of those pain points, we have to deal with them the same way as an attacker. Another one that's pretty big in terms of technology adoption that we're seeing is obviously the GPTs and LLMs, and their adoption of those new technologies is also keeping us at the forefront of how to attack those technologies.
Awesome. Well, if you want to learn more about this kind of offensive security and take advantage of Praetorian's knowledge that they've been building up for years, please check out their website. It's Praetorian.com. The web address is right here. Check them out.